Hey guys, hi, I'm back with another vlog. As you can tell, I'm in cosplay. It is time for another convention. But the fun thing about this one is we haven't been to this one before. In fact, this is the first year for this convention. It is called Doki Winterfest. It is hosted by a group of people who have done a con in the past. What is it? Is it just Doki?
Doki Con.
Doki Con. So it's the same people that run that. And the other fun thing about this is that we are in a different state. This is my first con out of state. It's Corinne's first con out of state. Corinne's here. We're the twins. Is it your guys' first?
No, I've been to the Cons before.
Okay.
I've been to a Michigan Con.
Leanne's here and Max in the driver's seat.
Hi.
It was a time getting here. A lot of stops, a lot of picking up people and all this stuff. Leanne's been up since around 7.
7 a.m.
Corinne and I have been up
really
since like 8. Corinne and I went to bed at like 2:30.
3:30.
3:30.
Oh my god.
It's been just an entire day of driving. We got to the place we're staying, and now we're in the car again to drive to the place the convention center is being held. It's in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where I've never been, but I've heard a lot about because it's called Kalamazoo. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a fun weekend. It is New Year's weekend, which either is a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. I don't know if people are like, "Oh, it's New Year's, let's go to a convention." So I don't know how this con is gonna be at all. I have absolutely no idea. Hoping for the best. So today it's kind of like whatever we wanted. So obviously we're the twins. Leanne is Batgirl. Cassandra Cain, that was the name I was looking for. And then Mac is Hercules. So it's just kind of a free-for-all day. Tomorrow is the big fun day. We're all doing FNAF for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Which is exciting. And then on Sunday we have Percy Jackson, which we have a panel for, which we didn't know about until yesterday. So thankfully we had an idea of what we wanted to do and we had stuff planned, but still a panel being dropped on you 2 days before the con starts is a lot. It's really bumpy road. But hopefully it goes well. Like I said, we know what we want to do. We have everything we need to. Thank you, Mac. Mac is on the panel together. Yes. And so hopefully everything will be a-okay. I was gonna vlog earlier, like when we first woke up and was gonna get into the car, and then I was really tired and I didn't do it. And then I was gonna vlog again when we were like on our way here specifically, and I didn't do that either. So now I'm vlogging. And I don't know how much I'll vlog. I really suck at vlogging. Oops. I'm sure it's fine. But I will try to vlog as much as I can. I don't know how much is happening at this con, so I don't even know how much is like vlog worthy or whatever. But I will do the best I can.
Woo! Okay. The best you can.
Woo! A for effort. Okay, I will see you once we get to the convention. Bye-bye. So we arrived. Mac had a lot of trouble trying to find the parking garage. But we took a very nice tour of Kalamazoo while we were at it. But we're here now. We honestly, no idea how many people are going to be here. There's a skeleton in that car. So this can only go well. Because it's in a hotel, which means that other people are just going to be there walking around and stuff. And we look like this. So I imagine only good things can happen from here on. It is cold outside. It's raining. It's been raining non-stop all day, no matter where we were, no matter what state we were in. It was raining. So we're gonna head down. They have a little sky bridge. And we hope that there's more people, especially people in cosplay, and we're not the only ones in this hotel.
Fuck! We need to go back to my car.
What happened?
I left my sword.
Yeah.
What level are we on?
5.
Googly eyes.
Oh. There's googly eyes up there.
Security camera?
Yeah. I think so. Anyway, I guess we're going back up because Max got her sword for Hercules.
You guys can stay here and I'll run if you want.
Oh. Well,
somebody help with this. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Run!
She's a runner. She's a track star. Anyway, So yeah, that's the update. We will update you after we like survey the area, I guess. Get our badges, take a look around, see how it is. Yeah.
There's no like bad shipping or anything.
Yeah. So I hope things go well because we're here for another 2 days. So that's really loud. I will check back in later. So we were checking because they have only one panel room, and so we were checking to make sure our panel was on there because, like I said, we have Percy Jackson panel, and it wasn't. The old panel that was gonna be there is there, so we defaced it. It's really low. There's a panel right there. I'm sure I'll say more like later on when we get back to the place we're staying. But yeah, I just thought that was funny, and I had to say something about it because that was probably the ley line for how this weekend's gonna go. So good luck to us. Oh gosh. Okay, so it's later, and I meant to vlog earlier and I didn't because I was gonna vlog while we were getting food, but they were playing music and I didn't want to get copyrighted, so now I'm here. We only spent like 2 hours at the con today, and most of that time I spent in the gaming room, which I think is gonna be like our main hub for this convention. It's just pretty small, which I expected because it's just a hotel con. The dealer's hall is very, very nice. Getting badges is kind of weird because Mac and I couldn't find our emails, so that was fun. And I mean, all in all, it was pretty cool. There was like, I mean, it was like a pretty sizable turnout. I don't really know what to like base it off of because this is my first time going to a con that's having like its first con. Corinne just walked in there. We just watched Percy Jackson again because we'd seen it, Leanne had seen it, Mac hadn't seen it, so we were rewatching it. And that's the joke we keep making about Lin-Manuel Miranda being Hermes. But yeah, con today was okay. We're probably gonna be there longer tomorrow because that is like our big cosplay. That's FNAF. I'm very excited. I would say everyone worked hard on their cosplays, but I didn't because I didn't have to do a lot for Gregory. But everyone else worked really hard on their cosplays, and so it's gonna be really, really fun. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to cosplay Five Nights at Freddy's for so long, and now we're finally doing it. Like I said, we're probably gonna spend most of our time in the game room because we had a lot of fun there. So much fun. We each found our own little game. I had the little drum game. Corinne really enjoyed pinball on the Xbox. And then probably maybe look around the dealer's hall more because we did look around it today, but Leanne was kind of blind because they were wearing contacts that kind of ruined their vision a bit. And so we're gonna have like a deeper dive into the dealer's hall tomorrow. And yeah, so I will be back then. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is now Saturday. We've been up for a while. I don't know what time it is. I think it's past noon at least. It's 2 o'clock?
It's 2:05.
So it's 2 o'clock. I didn't realize it was that late. I thought it was still like noon. Here's Leanne. Leanne's in the back. So, I mean, we haven't done much this morning. It's a pretty late start for us in like terms of like, I'm so sorry. So it's a late start for us. Like, we usually get started sooner. But the con is like, we feel like we'll probably just go later. And so we've been like taking our time. We went to the store earlier to get some stuff. And then we came back, we made some food. And then we were watching My Little Pony. because we were talking about it a lot in the car. So we started watching My Little Pony, and we watched the first 2 episodes because it's a 2-parter, and then we watched the very last episode. So that was fun. And now we have My Little Pony cosplays because it's not a hangout with pterodactyl cosplays unless we have cosplans. And now we're finally getting into cosplay. We are doing FNAF Security Breach, more specifically. So I'm getting into Gregory. This was like our big main cosplay for the convention, and so I'm very excited to do this. I've been looking forward to this for a very long time. Like I said yesterday, I've been wanting to cosplay FNAF for a while now, and so we're probably just gonna get into cosplay, and then we have plans to go to the convention, hang out there for a bit, and then also go to an arcade to take cool photos there and maybe go bowling. So it's a fun-filled day. We just took a while to actually get there. None of us have actually fully gotten to our cosplays before. We're like all like, I think like, the one closest is probably Corinne because she's at least tried on the outfit to make sure it looks good. But everyone else, this is the first time. So, I mean, thankfully for me, my cosplay is pretty simple. It's just like this shirt and then like some like cargo shorts. But yeah, hopefully everything goes well. I think we should be fine. So we're all gonna get ready, and then I will check back in, like either heading to the con or just once we're all in cosplay. See you then. So we are now in cosplay. Obviously my cosplay doesn't do a lot. It's just very simple. Whatever. Corinne's and Roxy. Hi. And it's freezing really cold because it's like 30 something degrees, maybe 40 outside. If you hear jingling, that's Leanne as the moon. And then Mac is in Freddy, but she has a lot of it off because it's hard to drive in. Yeah. And so I'll show that more when we get to the actual con. But we're on our way. It is very cold, and Gregory only wears this and shorts. And so we're struggling a little bit, but I think we'll be fine overall once we get to the con. I mean, these are the cosplays we've been looking forward to the most. So I'm very happy that we're finally here and in these cosplays. I'll probably say more once we actually get to the con and I can show you our cosplays better. And yeah, it's just a little check-in because I said I would do that. Yeah, see you at the convention. So we arrived at the con, and Corinne, Lean, and I are taking shelter in the car because Mac is over here putting on all of her stuff for Freddy, and so we have to sit here because if we go out there and stand, we're all gonna be cold. But we made it to the con, and I just wanted to update on the fact that we're cold. Especially Corinne. Yeah, just a little. Corinne's a bit cold. I mean, yeah, these are, it's like half of us are very like summer, and like the other half is like colder month time. But we made it. We got to the parking lot sooner than we did yesterday. So progress. I just wanted to check in real quick. I will vlog more when we're actually in the place. Yeah. So we've been at con. We looked around a bit, and then we went to the games room again. And now we're at the tabletop gaming room, which we haven't been to yet, and we're playing Uno. And it's a fun time. Uno's a fun one. I don't know what to say. Leanne's bought some stuff. Corinne got a commission. I might do something if we go look in there again. But it's pretty chill. Like, we're not really doing things. There's not really a whole lot to do here. Like tomorrow the panel, and I think we're pretty much leaving straight after the panel. And then it's New Year's Eve, so we party. Party, so yeah. Or else you can just go Maxie. And then we're all vibing. Leanne's shuffling the deck, so we're having a little pause. But overall, it's a fun time. These cosplays seem to be pretty big hit, especially Max. Everyone really likes Max cosplay. But it's pretty loud in here, so I'll probably end it here and then check in again later. Maybe when we're on the way to the arcade. Probably then. So I'll see you then. Hi. So it's actually the next day. We were gonna go to the arcade, and then we decided it was too awkward, photos in the arcade, and so we didn't go to the arcade. And then we got pizza, came back, and then watched the Mario movie and the first Trolls movie.
which it was my first time watching the first Trolls movie because I was like, I want to watch the new one because I keep seeing it and it looks cool. And so Corinne put on the new Troll, the first one, and that was a time that I knew nothing. I knew some things about it, but that was a lot, especially after the long day, and I was pretty tired, and I was like, I cannot comprehend what is happening at all, not even 1% of what's happening right now. I cannot comprehend it. So that was fun. We're getting into Percy Jackson currently. I'm getting into Nico, Corinne's getting into Rachel, Max getting into Percy, and then Lena's getting into Thalia. This is Thalia in the show, so I always start calling her Thalia. We have the panel today, which is going to be interesting because we, one, don't know what the turnout's going to be, and two, we didn't really plan it last minute. We had it planned for a bit, it's just that we only knew about it last minute. And so I think it's gonna be fun, but I think it's also gonna be interesting. Probably a lot more once we actually get into Percy Jackson. And then pretty much after the panel, we're gonna head back here. And then maybe just head out. Cause it's New Year's Eve and people are crazy on New Year's Eve. So, don't wanna be on the road as much. And we have plans later with other friends who are gonna come to Corinne's house and hang out. So, it's gonna be a fun-filled day. Gonna be up for a long time, so maybe we get a nice nap in the car on the way home, or something. I don't know, but yeah, I will check in again later. Okay, so we are in Percy Jackson. I want to see Nico, got Rachel, Thalia, and then Percy's driving. Percy. Max sent me us on a mission to get sticks from the wild, so now we have sticks for the marshmallows.
Just like in Percy Jackson.
Just like Percy Jackson, I guess. I don't actually know I don't know what happens at campfires in Percy Jackson. They don't really talk about them that often. Anyway, I think we're all clear with the fact that we have a baseline for the panel, and the fact of what we want to do for the panel, and besides that, we have no clue. We don't even know how people are going to show up. So, for all we know, it might only be Corinne in the audience. Because Corinne's not actually in the panel. Because Corinne doesn't like panels. So who knows what's going to happen. Either this goes well and we have people in the audience who want to participate on a Sunday morning. Or it's just us in a panel room and we just talk about Percy Jackson for an hour.
Or it's a bunch of 10-year-olds who only watched the first 3 episodes of the show. And then are like, who are these people? Who are these book spoilers?
Yeah, well, not my fault. You didn't read the books, you know.
Savage.
You knew the show was coming out. You had time to read the books. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
At least the first,
yeah, anyway, the first 5. Anyway, so yeah, we're heading to the con now. Like I said, we probably won't stay there that long after the panel. When we come back, maybe take some photos and then head off because we have plans later for New Year's Eve. Activities, if you will, which are just watching the after movies and then drinking until midnight. Woo! So, a fun-filled day for us. I will either vlog before the panel or after the panel. Bumpy. and we'll see how that goes.
More fucked up than I remember, right?
Yeah.
This thing's so messed up. And then what we do is we start building our base, right? This isn't a classic A-frame. I'm kind of going rogue.
Man, wild.
This isn't how I did it initially either.
Do you not remember how you did it initially?
No, but I trust Mackenzie intuition to just sort of do it again.
I see.
I think I had it
Hello, so we finished the panel. It actually went really, really well. The turnout was actually pretty nice, which I'm happy about. Charades was a bit rocky, but I feel like charades is always kind of rocky sometimes, I think it's just not a good one to start out with sometimes. But there's always gonna be the thing you start out with and it's not as good as the other things because then everyone finally gets used to stuff. But Mad Libs, that was awesome.
Mad Libs was so good. That was a lot of fun. We definitely need to do Mad Libs for other panels. Thank you. Corinne actually got a clip of me reading the Mad Libs, so I'll put that here.
Alright, we're good.
Everyone ready? Okay. Yep. From page 7 to 71 of Book 2 Sea of Monsters. I sat atop of Half Bag Hill and watched the chimera come and go, running to the pine tree Leo brought their lyre and played Percy magic songs. And for a while the sword seemed to get fuller. The chairs on the hill seemed to smell a little silly, and the grass looked wise. But as soon as the music stopped, the pool noodle crept back into the pool noodle. The whole hill seemed to be shiny, dying from the pool noodle that had sunk into the tree's leg. The longer I go in there, the angrier I got. Oh, the anger I got. The anger I got. Poseidon had done this. I remember his fluffy smile, the centaur claw scar across his beard. He pretended to be my frenemy, and the whole time he had been Zeus's #1 god. I opened the below of my arm. The scar Hades had given me, the last half second was fading, but I could still see it, a pink table leg shaped wound where his pool noodle had whipped me. I thought about what Annabeth had told me right before he tried to kill me. Goodbye, Naruto. There is a new renaissance coming. You won't be a part of it. At night, I had more dreams of Peter Griffin. Sometimes I heard scratches of his voice. One time I heard him say, "Gotta catch them all." Another time, James Bond likes frogs. I thought about telling Charizard about my dream, but I would have felt happy. I mean, James Bond likes frogs? She would have thought I was blue. Aww. Yay! It was so much fun. And hot takes, they were hot, alright. There were some interesting hot takes. Sometimes they're a bit too hot, but I mean, it's gonna happen. That's just how hot takes are. But yeah, and then we walked around the Artist Alley Dealers Hall one more time, and I got a sticker. I also got Corinne a sticker. So that's fun. But we're gonna head back. There's a car. We're gonna head back to the place we're staying, and then take some photos, and then get ready to go home because it's Sunday. And then we have festivities later, like I said. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, go back, take some photos, get everything ready, get in the car, and drive the hours back. At least we gain an hour back because we're going back to CST. But yeah, all in all, today was a pretty good day. So I'm happy about it. So a lot has happened, and by a lot, I mean not a lot actually. He took some photos, took some videos of Percy Jackson, which is probably the most content we've gotten this weekend for our cosplays. And then we just packed up all of our stuff, and now we're hitting the road again, going back to Illinois, to party it up. Well, actually, we're going to Max first because we need to get Leon's car, and then we'll go to my house to drop off one of the cars, and for me to drop stuff off, and then we'll go to Corinne's. It's a fun day. But yeah, so con was okay, all in all. There wasn't a lot to do. The dealer store was actually pretty nice. I thought it was going to be smaller, so that was actually pretty okay. And then the game room was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun there. And I mean, besides that, we didn't really do much actually at the con. But the experience overall was pretty fun, of like traveling to a new state to go to a con. We'll probably try it again at some point. But we do have some Illinois cons we want to go to in 2024. Maybe ASIN, maybe Anime Magic, and then we'll see what happens in December, I guess. But yeah, I think this is probably where I'm going to end the vlog. I don't know if I'll do another thing after or whatever, but I guess we'll have to see. I won't like officially end, and then maybe just do a little afterwards later. But yeah, on the road we go. Woohoo! Yeah. Yay. Bye.
Somebody help with this. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Run!
She's a runner. She's a track star.